Mga kagala, kumusta? Napunta na itong tulumanon panglantaw sa kagabion. Nindot kayo no, kanay maayo kayo ang timpo karon. So, padayon ta sa ato ang programa, ato ang kausa, no? Panglantaw sa kagabion. Pero sa dili pa nato sugdan ang ato ang lantugi karong gabion na mga igsoon. Ato sang i-shout out ang ato ang mga likers ug nag-heart sa ato ang episode kagabi si Johnny Di Samonte, Pastor Yong Monleon Makigangay Jr., Marilo P. Faustino, Arturo Tubigon Jr., Ginalyn J. Martinez, Kuya Jurayan Miral Labajo o Pablo Tubigon. Daghang kayong salamat sa inyong pagtanaw, pagpaminaw o pagsuporta, pag-like o pag-heart sa tuang episode kagabi, panglantaw sa kagabion. Tonight, allow me to speak slowly, honestly, and deeply, because what we are dealing with as a nation today is not just a political problem, not just a social media problem, not just a leadership problem. What we are dealing with is a problem of identity. A problem with truth, a problem of people who are slowly losing themselves while trying to impress everyone else. Let me begin with the truth that many people avoid because it is uncomfortable. No matter what you do, people will judge you. If you speak, you will be judged. If you remain silent, you will be judged. If you support the government, you will be labeled. If you criticize the government, you will also be labeled. If you stand for faith, you will be mocked. If you choose neutrality, you will be attacked. That is the reality of our time. Daghan kayo karon ang nagalihok dili tungod kay sayop sila, kundi tungod kay basig hukman sila o husgahan sila. Mao ni ang kalibutan nga atong gipuy-an karon. Usa ka kalibutan nga dili kaayo mohusga apan lisod kaayo mosabot. The culture of judgment has been magnified by social media. One post can define you. One sentence can erase years of good work. One opinion can make you an enemy overnight. And what hurts the most is this: people no longer listen to understand. They listen not only to respond, to attack, or to ridicule. Jesus already warned us about this spirit. In Matthew chapter 7 verse 1 to 2, He said, "Do not judge, or you too will be judged. For in the same way you judge others, you will be judged." But today, judging has become entertainment. Canceling people has become a sport. Destroying reputation has become a hobby. And yet many of those who judge loudly are silently struggling themselves. Kusog kaayo manghusga o maghukom ang uban, apan sila mismo daghan kaayo gitagong kasakit o kadaot sa ilang kinabuhi. This is why so many people are emotionally exhausted. Not because life is too hard, but because pretending has become too heavy. People pretend to be strong when they are broken. They pretend to be certain when they are confused. They pretend to belong to camps and sides just to avoid being attacked. But tonight, I want you to speak this clearly. Or I want to speak this clearly. Pretending will never give you peace. I repeat, pretending will never give you peace. Jesus confronted this very issue when he said in John chapter 5 verse 44, "How can you believe since you accept glory from one another, but do not seek the glory that comes from the only God?" In other words, how can you live in faith if your heart is controlled by people's approval? This hits directly at our current situation. Today, many people are no longer guided by conscience or truth, but by fear of backlash, fear of being cancelled, fear of losing followers, fear of being misunderstood, and when fear leads, truth steps back. But the Bible reminds us in 1 Samuel 16 verse 7 that while people look at the outward appearance, the Lord looks at the heart. God sees beyond labels. God sees beyond political colors. God sees beyond online noise. So sa ato pa, ang Dios dili mo tan-aw sa unsay trending, kundili sa unsay tinuod. This is important especially now when every issue is politicized, when every disaster, every crisis, every decision is weaponized, when people are quick to accuse but slow to understand, when leaders are criticized not always for wrongdoing, but simply for being leaders. Let me be clear, accountability is necessary. Questioning authority is healthy, but distraction for the sake of distraction is dangerous. There is a difference between seeking truth and enjoying chaos. Romans chapter 13 verse 1 reminds us that there is no authority except that which God has established. This does not mean blind obedience. It means responsible citizenship. It means criticism with wisdom, not criticism fueled by hatred. Daghan kaayo karon ang gusto lang makadaog sa argumento, dili makatabang sa nasod. And there is where identity comes in. When you do not know who you are, you will always borrow an identity from a group, a politician, movement, or an online crowd. But borrowed identities are fragile. The moment the crowd turns, you are left empty. That is why Galatians chapter 1 verse 10 speaks with such power. If I were still trying to please people, I would not be a servant of Christ. You cannot serve truth while being enslaved by approval. Daghan kayo ang karon nawala sa ilang kaugalingon tungod kay gusto nila mahimong tanan para sa tanan. But Galatians chapter 6 verse 4 reminds us to test our own actions without comparing ourselves to others. Comparison fuels insecurity. pretending fuels anxiety. But truth sets free, as Jesus said in John chapter 8 verse 32. Being yourself does not mean being careless with words or action. It means being grounded. It means standing on principles even when they are unpopular. Romans chapter 12 verse 2 tells us not to conform to the pattern of this world. And let us be honest, the pattern of this world today is outrage, division, and performative morality. Dili ta gitawag aron musabay sa kasuko sa kalibutan, kundi aron mahimong tinubdan sa kahayag ug kalinaw. Jesus himself was misunderstood. Isaiah chapter 53 verse 3 tells us, he was despised and rejected. If Christ was rejected for speaking truth, why do we expect comfort when we do the same? But being judged does not mean you are wrong. Sometimes it means you are standing where truth stands. So tonight, in the middle of political noise, social media chaos, and endless judgment, let us remember this. You are not required to audition for acceptance. You are not obligated to explain yourself to people who have already decided to misunderstand you. You are not called to impress the world. You are called to live in truth. Diha lang yun ta sa kung unsay tinuod, mga igsoon. Be yourself with humility. Be yourself with courage. Be yourself anchored in God. Because when the noise fades, when opinions disappear, and when history looks back, what will matter is not how loud you were, but how faithful you were. Matthew chapter 25 verse 21 reminds us of the only applause that truly matters. Well done, good and faithful servant. Not popular, not viral, but faithful. O kana mga higala, maong tinuod nga kalinaw sa atong panahon karon. Ang pagkahibalo nga bisan pa og hukman or husgahan ka sa kalibutan, nakaila ka sa Dios sa imong kasing-kasing. And that is enough. Kini ang panglantaw sa kagabhion din ang kahayag nagadanag bisan pa sa kangit-ngit. Kini inyong higala, igsoon ug alagad Jeremias Labaho Tubigon sa makausapam ingon nga sa atong pagpangandoy ug matarong nga kapilingban ang kamatuoran gayud ang atong suga. Ug sa kangit-ngit sa kasaysayan ang tinud-anay nga pamunuan ang labing hayag nga paglaom. Daghang kayong salamat sa inyong pagtanaw, pagpaminaw, ining inyong higala, ug ang Dios magapanalangin, ug magapanalangin kanatong tanan. Maayong gabi.